Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of our glorious Tibet campaign here in Victoria 2 with the historical flavor mod. In the last episode we conquered Qinghai. Well, I'm 95% sure that that was in fact what happened in last episode. Regardless though, we're just gonna go onwards. Things are, we're doing surprisingly well. As you can see, I just reloaded my game. And they better pay their debt because I want to keep my precious 1 prestige. But sadly, Austria is still brown for some reason. Or, Hungary colored. Or, it has the color of Hungary basically. I did have a chat with the lads on Discord, and I did have them tell me that this has... let's see. So a guy on my Discord called Mimi, he posted a... communist Austria that for some reason had Hungary's color, and they are technically socialist, but I don't know, I still don't quite think that any of this makes any sort of sense. So but my point is though, my Discord has pointed out that there are spooky things going on with Austria in this version of the game, sadly, and so I think we're still good. Because we're not in Europe, and so who gives a shit if Austria is a bit spook. At this point we're just gonna do nothing basically. We're over halfway through the game. I dare say we have done a decent bit of progress in nation building. I mean, especially considering we're playing as fucking Tibet. And so we're... we have a lot of fucking infamy right now, which is fine and all. Basically we need to lower our infamy so that the United Kingdom will consider being my buddy. Or my ally, basically. Let's see, become liberal. Well, rather that than losing a bunch of pop. Like, I've been researching technology like an utter madman here to try and get some pop growth. So, fuck you, game, if you're gonna... Oh, I still have trauma from the last episode when we... when I got that event that I didn't actually show on the video. But it was like, 10% of the entire Tibetan plateau and certain other provinces. I guess all the places that were states. So the Tibetan plateau and the Himalayas lost 10% of their population. Maybe actually this place didn't lose population, but I know for a fact that this place did. If only that only affected the Chinese people. Nepal! Nice! Nepal has finally decided that we didn't actually mean it. We were... Ooh, transportation. But I do need education as well, though, because we are rather shitty. He says, and then does transportation. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to turn this place into a state, and so I'm hoping certain Tibetans will migrate here. We have settlement, we have transportation. If the Tibetans can't be arsed to go over here, then there's no point in hoping that they ever will. So, ooh, I just saw you there, Mr. Number changing. We can get another unit. What shall we grab? We have a our armies are basically balanced right now. The army of the Dalai Lama, the army of Tibet. Also 10 points to those people who notice the fact that I have a tendency to change the names of my armies off screen. No one did notice that in the Italy campaign, sadly. Oh, if only you knew how many army names I changed in the Italy campaign. Oh man, it's hard to live with autism because that's the kind of bullshit you spend your time on. Also, why do you keep hating me? Valid casus belli. Ah, right, because I have a valid casus belli against you. You're the fucker who gave me an event to take this province. It's not my fault that you have a casus belli on me. You fucking... Let's stop cursing, because I am probably gonna lose monetization. But let's keep going. Alright, I feel a lot better about taking transportation now, because we can immediately grab basic school systems. Actually, I should have restricted child labor, shouldn't I? Yeah, restricting that gives you 7% bonus, and this just gives you 5, so a mistake was made, but that is not the first time in this playthrough I've done that. Honestly, I'm in awe of the fact that Oh, never mind. You do get, yeah, that's right. You do get an extra bonus, don't you? Because of those mechanics that change the amount of education efficiency you get as a result of your actual education funding. So that, never mind. I did the right thing. Thank you, Victoria 2. Hey, here we are. Let us turn Qinghai into a state. Finally, that took a while and a lot of fucking money because I had to fund... Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, of course, because we just got a state and now we... Wait, is it 100%? It actually isn't. So we actually need more fucking bureaucrats over here to sort this place out. But that is actually down prioritized because this place has no oh god, yeah, we just lost half of our literacy. God damn it. Shit. Okay, good thing I didn't pay attention to how that impacted our research points, because that probably hurt. That probably provided me with suffering. But yeah, we have been getting reforms as well, you know. We've got acceptable school systems at this point. We have Darwinism. These bitches better brace themselves for education. Right, the men are once again for the colonies. I assume that means we no longer have that modifier. We do not. Okay, well obviously we're not going to encourage immigration to Kachin, because I really doubt we're ever going to keep this. We'll probably keep it for the majority of the game, but I doubt we'll keep it all the way to the end game, you know what I mean? Like... border gore and whatnot. So no, we'll get the glorious baby boom instead. Yeah, 5 years of baby boom, fuck yeah. Let's get that sorted. Yeah, look at that, pop growth. Bloody brilliant. Carbon soil enrichment. That's how it's done. So I just think it would be interesting to know. So I'm gonna reduce the population of Kachin by... Never mind, that didn't make it even. I guess the people in Kachin weren't angry because I was trying to kill them all. Why am I killing people in Kachin, by the way? No. Yeah, that was a mistake. Wait. Yeah, Kashgar is different from Kachin. Yeah, I'm trying to murder people over here because, you know, whenever I get an event, I try to annihilate people over here because I'm trying to get some colonization going. Okay, why do we have 5%? Okay, so people are migrating from Siberia to Kashgar, but all my cunts in Tibet can't be arsed to migrate over here. If they are actually migrating over here, I'm gonna kill no one. Okay, so a couple of the Chinese people who are living in my nation are swooping down here, but that's really about it. Yeah, alright then. Ooh, Tibetan Himalayas integration. Wait, what? We're integrating what now? Tibetan... No, but we already have that. Oh yeah, no, never mind. This is the province that is actually called... Yeah, there's the Tibetan Plateau. Yeah, Tibetan Plateau region. And then there is the Tibetan Himalayas, because obviously this is not the Himalayas. Well, it is, of course. Well, look at that! Wait, what? Okay, I was... yeah, okay. Yeah, no. I was just clicking on the wrong province. But yeah, should we integrate these territories into our glorious nation? Okay, so just for the record, this is a stupid decision to do. Like, logically, you shouldn't press that button that I just pressed, because it isn't really worth 2 infamy to get a core. But as a person who thoroughly enjoys having his map be spicy... Ooh. Acquire the Caroline Islands. Yeah, I guess this is some colony shit that I haven't been paying attention to. I haven't been paying attention to Transvaal, and I'm honestly rather spiced by the fact that they are still a thing. Look at that! Yeah, they even got this territory, and they're actually colonizing it with Boers. Look at that! Glorious independent Transvaal Republic, annexing the Orange Republic. Look at that! Yeah, fucking hell! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Absolutely mad. Should not have had that much wine for dinner. Here's a question for you guys though. How logical, like whenever I post a screenshot to my, or whenever I post a video even, like the Discord shits on me. Like, I always get shit for my choices when it comes to technology. Like, it's gotten to the point where I don't even know anymore what military tech I should prioritize. Like, I've assumed at this point that if you have artillery, you should prioritize artillery tech, but that's really about it. Like, at this point, I don't know. But like, I'm thinking, like, is there, like, is one of those or these industrial technologies way better than some other ones? Like, I get that railroad is an obvious choice, but of course my nation is just filled with fucking mountains and mountain grassland. Like I can't build railroads, because if you look on the thing, yeah, I have to have level 4 railroad before I can actually build a single level of railroad, and so railroad technology does not strike me as overly useful. But so my question is, like, how, like, you know, do I do market functionality? Do I do like mechanism? Do I do metallurgy? I don't fucking know. I'm currently iron. Okay, so now that's not as useful. Where do I get coke? Is that, yeah, coke is here. Never mind. Yeah, so I did that. So I think that's fine. Upgrading a bunch of industry doesn't strike me as overly useful. I guess we'll, yeah, I think we'll just do more education. Like, we're getting into the late game here. Well, we're not late game, but we're closing in, you know. So getting a decent literacy would be useful. Cotton, yeah, we're not producing any cotton. So, well, are we? I don't know. We have been contacted by Tibetan patriots, and they have severe retardaroo syndrome. And as a result, we need to send them money to try and convince them that they're not stupid, basically. Wait, are they retarded? Okay, yeah, so basically this event allows us to increase militancy in China, but I'm not sure if I want to spend my money on that, to be honest. Yeah, Tibet spreading dissent event. Wait, no, never mind, we're fucking with Kashmir. So yeah, I was right at the start, because obviously we're not going to fight the British. Like, we don't even have the ability to fight the British. What are you on about? Like, God, I really want this province though. Look at that. Oof. 87% Tibetan. Oof. Oof. Brings me close to climax. Fuck, do I do that? But the British would surely intervene. Yeah, and they have an army. Like, no, this wouldn't work. Like, I'm not gonna spend that much of my budget. Like, I'm busy building dumb factories in dumb places, and railroads for that matter. Speaking of railroads, where are you people even building railroads? Enforce the Tibetan curricula, obviously. If you're not Tibetan, you're not human. At least by the constitution of the Great Tibetan Empire, as determined by the ruler of said empire, which is me, and so that's why I determined that. Oh yeah, I guess we do have a couple of random grassland provinces in the middle of no fucking where. So I guess we will fund these. Yeah, fun. Yeah, there we are. Maybe I should, wait. Grassland, really? Grassland Hills in Kashgar? Well, I did have a Let's Play in CK2 where I was fucking around in Kashgar, so I guess it does make sense to a certain degree. And I do think the Uyghurs are a neat people, and it's kind of a shame that they are essentially being turned into a minority in their own nation by the Chinese, but you know, that is modern problems. And I think YouTube bans you if you talk about, you know, things or things that could be considered politically, you know. Yeah, basically, no, never mind. I think YouTube, you can still talk about things that are bad on YouTube. You just don't get money anymore because you don't get commercials. It's on Twitch you get banned for that stuff. So what is this? All farmers, seek local support for reform. such a silly decision, because like, let's have a look at this crap. What province is this? Tibetan Plateau, right? So that's my main province. Tibetan Plateau. So let's have a look at the things that these guys actually give a shit about. What is this about? Trinket pensions. Alright. So what do the people give a shit about right now? Do they even have a slightest fuck to give about trinket pensions? I don't think they do. Nope, they don't give a fuck. Alright, so let's click the button. And now trinket pensions is up to 16%, but how quickly will that vanish? Come on, game. I'm trying to prove a point here. Okay, so it wasn't as drastic as I tried to make it out to be, but you can see like the support for trinket pensions is vanishing. So whenever an event tells you to... Oh fuck, it just went up. Oh damn, that's kind of... Okay, well, then again though, the whatever the people actually believe doesn't actually matter, because we don't have elections, and so we good, man. We good. We are good. Hey Britain, want to ally me again? No? Yeah, I guess. Fucking hell, this is such utter shite. Yeah, we need to wait for infamy to go down. That's such a oof. And if, yeah, we can't do shit. Like, there's nothing to do right now. Well, Kunduz is feared by Russia, so never mind. We can't invade Kunduz, sadly. Yeah, no, there's nothing to do. Nothing to do. There's just me being confused about what things I should do. I think I'm going to get early railroad, because it's just such a quick technology to grab. And seeing as I do actually have a couple of provinces that could benefit from it, I think it's worth my time. Then again, maybe I should get military technology so that I can invade the Qing Empire, because I would like those pops. And even if the British are being cunts... Wait, who are we being sphered by right now? Yeah, so the Japanese are basically stealing us from the British sphere. This is as it was prophetically predicted by a right proper lad in my Discord. So I guess we need to saku diku. No, never mind. We are already good with the Japanese. So yeah. But actually, I would kind of like to have at least one war against the Chinese where the British help me. But I guess if we can't do that, then we can't do that. Like goddamn Victoria 2. Like, look at my Tibet. Like, I've blobbed hard as Tibet. I've actually successfully played Tibet in Victoria 2, and here you are, stupid Victoria 2, preventing me from achieving further glory. Like, there's only 40 years left of the game, and I just reached close to 4% intellectuals in Qinghai. Like, if we ever successfully conquer West Sichuan, it's gonna be dead. It's gonna be death. Like, there's not gonna be any literacy left in this nation whatsoever. Yeah, let's get some more artillery, I think. Let's brace ourselves for war with China. Alright, let's nuke child labor. Remove that from the equation. Hopefully that'll increase the education level of our nation. And there we are. We have been removed. Yeah, Your Holiness. Oh shit, that gives us actually a moment. Oh! So much money! What the fuck? We don't even need to tax anyone anymore. What the fuck? Ah, so many tariffs. But this is kind of spooky though. Because we're no longer in the sphere of the United Kingdom, because Japan has been being spooky, basically. Wait, can we ally you now? Nippon? Weeaboo bitch? No? Why not? Why not? Government type. Yeah, I really need to change my government type. Too many alliances. Bitch, I only have one alliance. Well, actually, maybe I have two, but no, I'm still confident we're gonna sort out our differences with Japan. Because my Discord told me that that's possible. Do I fund this now? Wait, why? Okay, why do we have a loan with Germany? That makes no sense. Yeah, do we get a bonus for this? For wait, but Japan is gonna spare me, right? Yeah. So we're gonna lose our tariffs any day now. So I probably shouldn't change my political party to the Liberals. Yeah, that would be a mistake. Right then. Well, you better protect my ass, because China is angry and he definitely has casus belli on my sorry ass, and so you do your thing, Japan. Like, I'm happy that you're shogunate, because the shogun is obviously 10 times as awesome as the emperor, but at the same time, historically, the emperor did a better job than the shogun, and so I feel like I'm justified in being a bit spooked. Let's grab some business regulations. Reactionary speaker. Buy Jingo. We get Jingoism, but Jingoism is temporary. Prestige is forever. And everyone gets pissed. But like, ooh, yeah, but that's a good thing actually. Come on, autosave. Fuck the fuck off. Oh, low healthcare. Oh man. Few things get me as hard as healthcare, man. Oof. Ooh, pop growth. That is such a miserable pop growth. But I guess I got used to the... Wait, fuck, really? Do we get a bonus if we fully funded? And yes, my Discord told me that psychology is actually kind of nice. I guess it kind of... Well, yeah, the last one is obviously good because you get an extra 25 education efficiency, but people tell me that regiment experience is actually pretty decent, and so I got an extra tech for that. Now what do I do? Oh man, my instincts tell me to prestige spam, but it's a bit late for that, isn't it? Yeah, because this shit is gonna unlock in 1900. What tech does China have? 7. Yeah, nah, I feel like I can afford to prestige spam a bit. We good, man, we good. Like, there's an economic logic behind it as well, you know, because the higher prestige you have, the better market opportunities you have on the commercial market. So, you know, it adds up. Hey, we can build bitches. Nice. Let's build a 1 Mongol Tibetan, I mean. Yeah, sorry for being a bit discriminatory here, but it's Victoria too. Like, it's fucking 1898. Like, it's not even 19 something. Like, obviously I have to discriminate against the Mongols. Like, come on. Oh god, yeah, no, here comes the Chinese. Oh god, yeah, this was what this is the thing I was talking about earlier in the Let's Play. The Chinese just like absolutely colonizing and putting an end to the Uyghur nation. Because at some point the Chinese are the majority in this region, and so any attempts at Uyghur independence becomes a bit like, oh, well, you know, I guess we could try and become independent, but the majority of our nation would be Chinese, and so it's like, oof. It's like a lot of nations have it like that. Like the Basque are like being assimilated. Well, not assimilated, but you know, they're becoming a minority in their own nation, basically. I think. Is it? Fuck, was it the Basque or is that someone else? Yeah, well, okay, so the Catalonians are basically stopping. Yeah, I was in Barcelona recently, and yeah, a couple of weeks ago. Excellent city, by the way. My god, that city planning. I wish I had some of that. But basically, there's only like 40% of the people in Barcelona actually speak Catalan. Most of them speak Spanish, but as far as I understand, despite the fact that they no longer speak their own language, they still recognize the fact that they are Catalan. It's like the Irish. The Irish don't speak Irish anymore, but they still don't like the English, despite the fact that they now speak English, you know? In Norway, that would be unheard of. Actually, no. Okay, so in Norway, we're very good at preserving our own dialects. But like our regional language, like the spooky type of Finnish they speak in Finnmark, and Sami are like dying as well. So I guess I shouldn't be all high and mighty here. Also, by the way, sorry for ranting about shit that really isn't relevant in the middle of a Tibet Let's Play video. But, like, what are you gonna do? Go watch the other Let's Play on YouTube that plays Tibet? Oh yeah, I bet there's a lot of those Let's Plays, you know? So many Victoria to Tibet Let's Plays on YouTube. Like, good thing you have so many options to choose between when you choose which YouTuber you like the most. I'm joking, by the way. Ah, righteous. Chimpa has been integrated into Tibet. Bloody brilliant. That, honestly though, I'm surprised we haven't been invaded by China yet, because like Japan is like, they had 60 influence something previously, but now they're just like sitting on 50. I guess they've been spending their influence to reduce the British influence. Like, still though, like, goddamn, bruv. Oh, look at that. A core province. Bloody brilliant, that. Also, I really need to go edit this episode, and because I have a slight feeling that this episode's been going on for a bit long, because I've been ranting a lot in this one. Ah! Oh no! Manipur, no! Actually, this is brilliant. Yeah, so the English are conquering Manipur. So if I ever did want to try and solve my border gore problem by conquering Assam, it would kind of work out, because this is not going to be directly, I hope at least that it's going to be directly incorporated into the British Empire. Then again, saying that I desire to invade the British Empire is kind of, you know, I'm being a bit optimistic here, aren't I? Yeah, no, rip Manipur. Ooh, choose a trade policy. Yeah, we still can't. Yeah, honestly, just chill. We can't do anything interesting, and so why even select anything? Let's get anti-rationalism, get that shit sorted. And speaking of getting shit sorted, let's end the episode. Thanks so much for watching this episode. Sorry that I did nothing in this episode and just talked about, oh god, no, Italy, no, 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 ah! I like that Serbia though, that's a spicy Serbia. But yeah, let's end this episode before we discover more horrible things. What even is this? Okay, thank you so much for watching, and bye.